Welcome to the Slop Farm. Enjoy the video.
Hello everyone. Today, we're tackling the process of removing fuel injectors from a Kia Sportage. Safety is paramount, so begin by disconnecting your vehicle's negative battery terminal. Next, it's crucial to depressurize the fuel system. You can achieve this by locating and removing the fuel pump relay, then starting the engine until it naturally stalls. This step minimizes fuel leakage. Finally, make sure your engine is cool to the touch and gather your tools, such as a torque wrench and a 12mm socket, before proceeding. Now that our initial preparations are complete, let's move on to disconnecting the necessary components. You'll need to remove the air intake manifold to get a clear view and access to the fuel rail and injectors. Once that's out of the way, carefully disconnect the electrical connectors from each fuel injector. Be ready for a small amount of fuel to escape when you detach the fuel supply line from the rail. Finally, unbolt any retaining brackets that hold the fuel rail in place. With the surrounding components disconnected, it's time for the main event, removing the injectors and fuel rail. Use your 12mm socket to loosen and remove the 3 bolts securing the fuel rail to the engine. The fuel rail and injectors might be a bit stubborn due to carbon buildup, so gently pry them free. Once the rail is out, carefully pull each injector from its seat, paying close attention to any small clips or seals. Always inspect and replace all seals and O-rings during reassembly. For reinstallation first, lubricate the new injector O-rings with a small amount of clean engine oil. This helps them slide in smoothly and prevents damage. Carefully install the injectors into the fuel rail, making sure all retaining clips are secure. Reinstall the fuel rail, tightening its bolts to 15 foot-pounds or 20 Newton-meters for proper sealing. Finally, reconnect all electrical connectors, fuel lines, and the air intake manifold. Double-check all connections and start the engine to inspect for any fuel leaks.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.